Hello YouTube. Today I'm playing Pokemon FIreRed and I'm entering Route 2 north of Viridian City. In today's video I'm going to try and get through Viridian Forest and into Pewter City. So let's do it. So we head north into here and now we are in Viridian Forest. And then I'll start going on the right. And then there's an item right here. You can go pick it up. It is a potion. That is useful for later. And we got a wild encounter with a Metapod. I think I'll just run away from this one because I don't feel like fighting it. And then I'm gonna head north. And we come into an encounter with our trainer bug catcher, and this would be bug catcher Rick wants to battle. So he sends out a Weedle and I send out Bud. And a good thing about this is that because Bud is part poison type, we can't get poisoned by Weedle. And he uses String Shot to lower our speed, which is fine. Then we could just continue to use Tackle until it gets knocked out, as it's our only substantial damaging move. And we get a high roll that time. And it uses String Shot once again. And this one should finish it. And it connects. We get our experience and we level up to level 10. That's good. And we learn Vine Whip, which is our first grass attacking move. He's gonna switch into Caterpie, so I'm gonna switch into Mud because there's no poison risk to worry about anymore. And Mud's a pretty strong attacker himself, so let's use Scratch. Yeah, that does a lot. And I'm gonna use String Shot to lower our speed, which shouldn't be a problem because we could follow up with another Scratch. And we get some experience, and we defeat Bug Catcher Rick. So let's keep heading north, but avoiding the Pokemon. And we're here to fight another Bug Catcher. It is a Bug Catcher Doug would like to battle. And he sends out a Weedle, so I'm gonna keep my Bulbasaur in to avoid the poison risk. And then I'm not gonna use Vine Whip even though it's Stab because Weedle's a bug poison type, meaning it'd be 4 times ineffective. So we're just gonna keep using Tackles here. And he's using String Shot to lower our speed, but that shouldn't really matter. So now we're getting outsped, but we could just finish him off with this next one. And it connects and it gets knocked out. We get 78 experience, which is pretty substantial. And he's using another Weedle, so we're gonna stay in. We're gonna do the same strategy as last time. And it's kind of slow this early in the game because, you know, there's not a lot of options to do, and we don't really have that strong a Pokemon yet. And he gets a critical hit. But we're gonna get a Tackle there and we get more experience and we level up to level 11, which is nice. And he's about to use Kakuna. I'm gonna have to stay in it yet again because I don't want to risk getting poison on my Mankey. Fortunately, Tackle has a lot of PP, so we could just keep using it without having to worry. But because it is going to keep on using Harden, I'll set up a Leech Seed. And I missed. But the Leech Seed is going to let us get a passive damage and health regeneration while its defense keeps on rising. So it's nice to set up on these bulkier Pokemon. And now we're going to just continue to use tackles. I believe all it knows is Harden. And hopefully we get a critical hit, because critical hits bypass the increases of defense stages. So let's use tackle. And the Leech Seed will chip away at his health a little bit. And he'll just keep using Harden, but that shouldn't be a problem. And I think 1 or 2 more turns and he should be done. But because the other Weedles lowered my speed, we're getting outsped by it. And his defense can't go any higher. But that'll be it for them, so we get our experience and we defeat Doug. Oops, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Now we can continue going north. Can we find an item? It's an antidote to heal poison Pokemon. Now I'm going to head north again and we encounter a bug catcher. He claims he won't be going easy on us. Alright, let's see what he does. So he sends out a Caterpie. And we're going to send out Bud. So let's use tackle. He's lowering our speed with string shot, but that shouldn't be a problem. We outspeed him even after 1 string shot, and his tackle doesn't do a whole lot. We get the KO. And we'll actually switch into Mud for this second one. Because, you know, he needs to get some experience as well. We're just going to use Scratch. And then, I know fighting is ineffective, but I want to see how much damage they'll do. That's not a lot. So, we'll just use Scratch again. That was a high roll. And I also want Bulbasaur to get a little bit of experience, so I'm going to swap back into him. And Bulbasaur goes back in. So the Caterpie's going to tackle, and then we're going to tackle, and it gets knocked out. So I think that's it. Yep, we get to level 12. And we defeat Bug Catcher Anthony. So now we can continue. Now we're gonna head south. And then we're heading north here. And we encounter a Pokemon. Let's see who it is. Metapod. I don't really need a Metapod, so I'm just gonna run away. There is 1 Pokemon I'd like to find here, but it's not a requirement, it'd just be nice. And we encounter Bug Catcher Charlie, who sends out a Metapod. So I'm going to start by using a Leech Seed to get the residual damage. Just going to use Harden, as expected. And we get 3 health from that. So I might just keep using tackle then. If we keep Bud in, we can keep getting more health back. And I might keep him in for another move or 2. And we've reached full health again. These trainers are incredibly boring to battle, but we're going to switch back into Mud because he's a better attacker. And now we get the leech seed. And then we can use Scratch. I think that should be it. So that Pokemon's knocked out. We get enough XP to get to level 10. And he's about to send in Caterpie. We'll stay in. And he sends in Caterpie. We'll use Scratch. He goes for String Shot. That shouldn't be a problem though. Go for Scratch. Critical hit. Gets knocked out. Now he's about to use another Metapod. I think I'll be able to stay in for this. I could just keep using Scratch, because it'll just keep using Harden. And we're outspeeding. I think it'll only take 1 or 2 more turns, then we should be good. Yep, 1 more turn. Harden is a very annoying move, I'd say. And he gets knocked out. Critical hit. Would have been nice earlier, but, you know, we get 108 experience. He lost, and we get 84 Poké Dollars. Now we'll head south. And then we'll head back up north. We encounter another trainer. Usually Pokemon battles make me pretty excited, but there's nothing exciting about these battles in Viridian Forest. So this Pokemon doesn't learn Harden, so we'll just keep using Tackle. Use a String Shot. I think we still might outspeed. And I was wrong, okay. It's gonna keep lowering our speed, but I think this will connect and it'll get knocked out. You know, I was correct. So we get our experience, and we defeat Bugcatcher Sammy. So now I can head north. And we've made it to Route 2. Again. And now we are in Pewter City, where we could fight Brock. But I'll save that for the next episode. As Nurse Joy heals up our Pokemon, I think that'll conclude this episode. So I'll see you guys next time when we'll fight Brock.